Ain't nobody gonna stop you, baby girl. Screaming tongues. Who knows? Who knows? Who has their ducks in a row and knows what they're doing? Another week of who knows what we're doing here. Who actually knows? Who has their ducks in their row and knows what we're actually doing out here? Besides figuring it out. Okay, let's go running. biggest downfall, honestly, is not bringing any water. What was I thinking? Actually, I wasn't thinking at all. I see that now. I was not thinking at all. Look at this golden water. It was tough, but oh my goodness, it was great. It was great. I haven't ran in a while. Pretty fed up with me because every time I run and I'm like diligent for like 3 weeks straight, 4 weeks sometimes, and then I'm not. And then I go dead silent on my running app, and then I come back and I restart my program. So we are 8 weeks. We are back on our 8 weeks training of running my first 5K. We are restarting this. If you've been here, you know that I'm a big advocate of restarting, resetting, refocusing as much as you need to. Just do it. If you need to restart, restart. If you need to refocus, refocus. Ain't nobody gonna stop you, baby girl. Do what you gotta do. And I recently saw a post. I just can't remember who it was. I think it was on Instagram. The lady said, if you're out vlogging in public, the people don't know whether you get 2 views on your content or you get 1 million views. So vlog either way, because they don't know. Okay? And that has been so liberating for me, because I'm actually vlogging in the car and I've got people walking in front and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. But I'm like, sir, you don't know whether I'm gonna get 1 million views from this or not. And you know what? It's actually freed me from a fear of vlogging in public. So yeah. And one last thing, a pro tip to my girlies: if you're planning on running, always make sure that you're safe. 1, 2, if you're going to be running where there are cars, always run towards oncoming traffic. Don't run with cars coming behind you, because they could just stop, snatch you in and drive. But if it's oncoming, you can see what they're about to do. Okay? Stay safe. Always stay safe when you're running. Now, let's get ready and go to church.
This is why you cannot forsake your secret place.
Summertime in November, sunny days in the clouds. For as long as I remember, you're all I think about. Sun reflecting off your skin, so cinematic and nice. Eternity starts to set in, and I look into your eyes. You make a pun, why you're not content. I like when it's so.
What is up, you guys? Happy Monday. I don't think I've quite introed this video. I just came on here and started yapping. Yap. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm not quite sure what we are gonna call this yet, but it's gonna form part of the wellness diaries. I really am in my wellness era, and not so much for weight loss reasons. I would be happy to lose weight, but I would be happy to lose weight, but I'm mainly focusing on holistic wellness to figure out why I actually can't lose the damn weight. That is one of the reasons that sparked this whole thing. So if you're new here, I am currently on a wellness journey, but my focus is on eliminating foods as much as possible with long ingredients lists, because foods like fructose, sucralose, whatever, if I can't even pronounce it, why is it even in my foods? So which means I'm sticking mainly to the outer aisles of the food sections, which is just your proteins, your fruits, your veggies. I'm not 100% strict though, because I am just starting off and I'm trying to create a balance. So there are certain ingredients that I'm mainly focusing on to cut out, which are your added sugars, which are your fructose, your sucralose, your fructulose, those things. Let me just not even go into detail before I confuse you, because I haven't quite figured it out myself. I think I've been doing pretty well. Just last week wasn't the greatest because it was Dragon Week. Therefore, I was just feeding the monster. But I'm back now. I'm back. So I'm just quickly heading out to Spar. I don't usually buy my fruits there, but it is closest. And because of the time of the month, Spar will just have to do. So I have veggies. I've really been enjoying zucchini lately. I've been loving it. So I'm out of veggies and I'm out of fruits. So I'm going to mainly get those two things. My proteins and my carbs are still fine. Oh, and I'm looking for sweet potatoes. I've been loving sweet potato, and I don't like sweet potato, but it has to be the orange one. So I'm just going for a quick pop in, and then we'll catch up after. I'm trying to have this be a very diligent and nice one. Let's see.
For as long as I remember, you're all I think about. Sun reflecting off your skin, so cinematic and nice. Eternity starts to set in. I look into your eyes. You make a pun, why you're not content. I like when it's soft. You look like a sunset.
Not gonna lie, today kicked me in the gut, and to think that the day is still not over makes me want to scream in tongues. I'm on my way going to prayer meeting, but I have a few church folk that I'm gonna pick up first. You know, showing up for the things of the spirits it's harder than even showing up for things of the physical. You just gotta do it, man. Don't even think about it. Don't even reason. You just gotta do it. You just gotta show up. And that's what I'm doing. Where would there be a better place to feel better than in the presence of God? Honestly, if I say I'm tired and I'm not going to this prayer meeting because I'm tired, it's valid. It's a valid reason, a valid excuse. But I would probably be going to work feeling this very way. Actually, I went to work feeling this very way. So why can't I go? Why can't I be with other believers feeling the same way? You get what I'm saying? Made a cup of coffee, decaf, to at least make me feel What is up? What is up? What is up? One thing about this hair, it doesn't give the aesthetic that I want. It doesn't give the aesthetic that I want, and I just have to roll with it. There are a few things that I'm really this hair stresses me out more than it just brings lack of stress for me. It stresses me out. I'm a 30-year-old woman. I'm a 30-year-old woman. I'm a 30-year-old woman, and there are just some things that I am not happy about. I won't say not happy about, but as I'm getting older, there are certain things that just need to change. For one, I'm a 30-year-old woman who doesn't really have a sense of dressing or a sense of style. Like, I just put on clothes, and if I'm comfortable, I'm out with it. But I have been finding that it's been bothering me lately. I don't know if it's age or if it's maturity or if it's what, but I have found that it kind of bothers me now. So I'm going to start putting a little more effort into the way that I dress and into the way that I look. For one, I brushed my eyebrows. I've been brushing my eyebrows like the past few days now, like 3 days, for about 3 days. It does make a difference. So this hair also just doesn't go with the aesthetic that I now see and I like. But this is what we have going on right now. This is it. I am praying to the Almighty that this video has no glitches. I do have a problem with my mic, so I hope that the mic is not going to give me an issue, particularly on the areas where I sit down and speak. So yeah, as I was saying, there are certain things that now bother me as an older woman. That does not sound like me. But one, the way that I dress, and just also how I present myself. For the longest time, I was very boyish in the ways that I dressed and I acted. But now I feel like I'm in my pink era, if that makes any sense. More in my like pink era, lady era, like soft era. But my look doesn't quite portray that. But we'll see, little by little, because I can't just buy a whole new wardrobe. Gotta save up for that. Anyway, this is why I'm here. I want to give a book update. So these are the books that I was reading. yeah, maybe you won't see certain parts, but maybe you will. Just get into this. There's just so much. Get into this. If you would like me to share some of the things that really like jumped out for me and were like, oh my goodness moments, like light bulb moments for me, let me know and I will share more on this. And then I also tried reading this book. So I'm a Marian Keyes girl. The author of this book is Marian Keyes. I love her books. I love her writing style. It's very quirky. It's very sarcastic, because I am a sarcastic girl. I'm trying to work on that to be less of that. Very funny. Before this book, I read the book Watermelon by Marian Keyes. That is by far the best fiction book that I've ever read, and I'm not exaggerating. Watermelon was about a woman who was married, and just after she gave birth, literally after giving birth, husband's like, I'm leaving you. And she is bewildered, like, what do you mean? Is this a joke? What? But it's not somber. It's not a somber book at all. It is a hilarious book. An absolutely hilarious book. Life just takes a different turn. It's not about, oh, my man left me. It's not. It's a great book. So that is Watermelon. I don't have it because my manager actually had borrowed me the book to read, and then I fell in love with Marian Keyes, and then I found this book, which is, so in the Watermelon there are 3 sisters, and then the rest of the books are like continuations. There are 3 other books which are a continuation of the Watermelon, and it's about the individual sisters. This one is about the sister Helen, and I tried to read this book. Hey, I did my best. Hey, I read this much. This one was very much a letdown for me. Maybe I should go back to it. Maybe it's because I read it just after reading Watermelon, and Watermelon was here, and then this book was just here, like here. The intro is very long. The storyline is just, it's tedious. I was bored by this book, so I did put it down. Maybe I'll get back into it near mid-year. And right now I'm currently reading these 2 simultaneously. Marian Keyes. So we went to farmers market recently, and we got a few books, and this is the book that I bought. It was 42 Rand. I kid you not. Yet I had bought this one for 215 at a bookshop. But this one, I got it. It's a second-hand book, but it is in mint condition. Look. 42 Rand. It's I don't know if it's just me, but when I start a book, especially if it's a fiction book, when I start a book, I still have to kind of get my head around the characters. Who is who in the zoo? So I'm basically in that part right now. I'm on page 62. But it's basically about 3 girls who are married with 3 brothers. Okay, it's actually about 3 brothers who are married to this woman. Actually, it's about the woman more so. So there's a Jesse, a Cara, and a Nell, and they are married to brothers. And then they have kids. They have kids. They don't have kids. It's just a big, huge family thing. And now they are on holiday. They've booked into some hotel, and one of the couples paid for the entire family of about 14 or 15. So I can't really tell you much about this right now. Maybe in the next vlog I'll tell you more. But certain parts are funny. That's what I can say. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of reviews. And then this one, 4-Chair Discipling. My pastor actually gave me this book. He's currently on page 29. I don't have bookmarks, hey? This one is more on practical Christianity, and not just being like a Christian on the pews, but more of being a disciple who makes disciples, which is basically what my church is about. And our theme for this year is multiplication, basically multiplying disciples, multiplying ourselves, more people in the church, more people for Christ, that kind of thing. And this book speaks about that, but also it is showcasing the life of Jesus as man form excuse me, showcasing the life of Jesus as man form, how he practically did the whole discipling thing, and how we can use that same use those same lessons to do the same thing. Basically, this is what it is about. So I think I maybe should pick one book to read and just finish. This one I love because it's more like entertainment, and sometimes I just need like an escape, and this book provides that. And this one is more thought-provoking. You know, you sit, you introspect, okay, what do I need to change, how can I implement certain things? So yeah, these are the books that I'm reading and I'm loving. If you're into this kind of thing, let me know. Of course, I will tell you more about books. I love books. But if there's one thing I can say to you, invest in this book. 2025, if you want to become better, invest in this book. Assuming that you already have a Bible and you do read your Bible. Okay. So it's Friday. My kids are actually away. My husband's just taking them. They're going to their grand. Hence, I'm able to do an outro. Guys, life for the kids is not easy. It's not easy, but it's absolutely fun. But it's not easy. Hence, I'm able to sit down and just do an intro. Thank you so much for thank you for your love and your support always, and for making it to this part of the vlog. I think I'm quite chuffed with this. I'm praying that I don't have glitches. I understand. I am aware that the previous vlog had some glitches. Honestly, I don't know what happened, and by the time I was editing, I was so tired. I was not going to make the changes. I was like, I'm sending this out, because not every work that you do is going to be perfect. It may seem a bit unprofessional, but at least I put the work out there. What can you say about yourself and your dreams? Okay, I need to stop being too like this, you know, until you guys really get to know me. But I am like this. So this one, I am praying to the Lord that it comes out good. I hope you're blessed. I hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, thank you for showing me all your love. Until the next one. Oh, and I'm gonna this is me. This is real life, okay? This is me in real life. I'm just like this. You gotta keep up with me, okay? Keep up with me. I'm gonna be posting my videos on a Sunday. Let me know if Sunday works best for you or if Friday works best for you. But if it's Friday, then I'm gonna have a problem with editing during the week. But if this goes live, or if my videos go live on a Sunday, why do they say my video's live? Because technically it's not live. It's not live TV. So why do they say it's live? That doesn't make sense to me. But if I upload these on a Sunday, you know, you could watch these on a Sunday. What do you prefer? I'll end up doing what I want to do anyway, but it is nice to know, what do you prefer? I think Sunday is the best. We agree, Sunday. Thank you. Love you. Bye.